When I was in high school, I had a mentor. He got the bug started for me about joining the military, and he was also a pilot. After college, I got a military scholarship, and the Navy gave me a pilot slot. From there, I went into the helicopter world, and when I was done flying in the Navy, I wasn't done flying, and that's why I ended up pursuing the path to move down through the airlines, and it was a long road. When I got out of active duty, I decided that I was going to remain in the military. I stayed in the reserves. When I started in the regionals, it wasn't a big deal until I got called for a mobilization, and I was deployed for a year to Africa. Came back, did a long-term training back at the airline, and then rolled right into COVID. We thought 18 months in a regional, we'll knock it out. It turns out to be 4.5 years. Not being where you anticipate is terrifying. We're aviators, we plan. We're always looking forward. We're looking at what there is that are the potential threats out there, right? And we get those threats and we mitigate those threats. And it was just really difficult to see something that I thought was so close all of a sudden get so much further away. When I got the call to the majors, I sat down and I started going through the interview prep courseware that I had been using. I remembered my password, I got logged back in, and when I opened everything up, it was exactly what I remembered from 4 years ago. And a friend had told me about Spitfire, and I started having a conversation with my wife about it, and she told me, the little bit of money that we're going to spend on this is a tiny drop in the bucket to the huge amount of potential income that we're going to make at a major. And I'm so glad that I did, because it was a fresh perspective. It was brand new. It was everything that I really knew that I needed. It was just that new perspective was so useful and helpful for us. When I first decided to invest in Spitfire, I decided that I was going 110%. I just wanted to keep going and keep doing more and keep getting better, so that when I went to the interview, I could sit back and it was a piece of cake. And that's what happened. I knew how to talk to them. I knew that they were receiving that, and I could feel that in the room. Spitfire gave it all to me. I said, I got the CJO, I got the job offer, I'm so excited. My coach that I didn't know a couple weeks prior, who was just completely invested in everything that I was. He was the second person I called after I called my wife. Can you believe it? A couple days later, he called me up and he asked me if I wanted to be part of the team. What an opportunity just to know that they saw in me a little bit of something that could help people like you. Hi, my name is Nick Fialka. I'm a Spitfire client. I'm a former Navy helicopter pilot, and I also have flown at the regionals at an ultra low cost carrier, and I now am currently, thanks to Spitfire, at a major airline.